Hey guys, what's going on? Railroad Kid 1937 here. It's been a little while. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all that stuff. I apologize I haven't posted any videos for a while, but a lot of stuff has been going on. Actually ended one school quarter and began another a couple of days ago. So, that's pretty cool. It's kind of late where I am. But at any rate, I wanted to just make a quick video. I was watching J.I. or GWI 2000, but I think it's it's JIWII 2000. Anyway, I was looking at his videos. So if you haven't checked out his videos, check them out. But watching one of his videos, and the title said sad message. It was he was talking about a sad message plus a message about some stuff that he wanted to get going on for for his layout for this coming year. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the sad message because it's something that comes close to home, and probably a lot of you have experiences in the past as well, especially the other you younger guys around my age, 16, 17, 18. It's concerning the hobby. At any rate, what he was saying in his video, if you haven't checked it out, if you go on this page, it's the latest one. But basically, some kid committed suicide because of bullying, and they believe that the bullying was related to his involvement in rail fanning. Being interested in trains and all that kind of stuff. I like to say that if you are being bullied by anyone who, for your love of model trains or your love of trains in general, I would, by all means, say do not give up your life just because you're getting bullied by these individuals. First of all, just the simple fact that they are going out and making fun of you for a hobby that you enjoy doing, it just shows their ignorance and their stupidity, okay? And I do understand that this model railroading is not as prominent as it was 50 years ago, as J.I. was saying, but still, it is a hobby that millions of people to this day do enjoy, and it does take a more sophisticated taste, it's more of a refined taste to enjoy this hobby to its fullest. As many of us here on YouTube know, many of us serious model railroaders, or anyone who, even the younger kids, 3-4 years old, who are getting into the hobby, we all know that this is a hobby that consumes most of our lives, most of our time, our money, and it does take a special kind of individual to really get into the hobby and really to enjoy it. You are a unique individual. Don't forget that you are a unique person. You have something that's just distinct about you that you put yourself into this hobby. This isn't just your average everyday hobby. Okay, that's why it's considered one of, if not the world's greatest hobby, because it truly is. No hobby can give a person more enjoyment than this. You can't expand as much with any other hobby as you can with this one. This hobby actually incorporates just about every other hobby you can think of within this one. I mean, if you're into movies, you can incorporate movies into your model railroad. If you're into airplanes, if you're into cars, you can definitely incorporate that into your model railroad. If you are into artwork, paintings, things like that, you can incorporate that into your model railroad. If you're into creating movie sets, movie designs, things like that, you can incorporate all these different aspects into your model railroad. And it really does take an intelligent individual to fully appreciate this hobby. Now you're going to have these people, you're going to have these haters over here on the side that they're going to be talking about you, saying bad things, and I've gone through it too. I always have people that have something negative to say about the hobby, and how, oh, that I played with trains when I was 4, oh yeah, I remember Thomas the Tank Engine, blah blah blah. Girls have made fun of me for it. That's never good, of course, when you're a teenager. But it's like, you have to stop and think. It's like, what is truly important to me? It's like, these people that I'm probably not going to even see, I'm not going to even remember in the next 5 years, am I really going to let them have that much effect on me and my hobby, the thing that I enjoy, the thing that I can confide in, that I put my time in the most to? Am I going to really let them affect that and tell me what I should and shouldn't enjoy? And the thing is, if you look at them, what are they doing that's so much better than what you're doing? You have a hobby that makes you use different parts of your brain. Not only that, but it allows you to practice different techniques and different skills that most other hobbies won't allow you to do. You're working on electricity. You're working on, if you're into DCC, you're definitely into computers and programming. Also, when you get into the scenery, you're into the artwork and the artistic ability, and also when you start to weather your locomotives and freight cars, you're into the whole realm of you're still in the realm of artistic ability and trying to replicate something that actually exists, something that's actually real. So, and you know, when you really think about it, that takes a lot. That takes quite a bit of work, which is why I'm saying you are a unique. If you're a model railroader, you are a unique individual. You are someone who can appreciate art in many different formats, which is why you are an amazing individual. Just because of you being a model railroading, but I'm sure there are other reasons why you're an amazing person as well. But that's just, this model railroading is just one of the many things you could add to your toolbox. And as far as the other people who are I guarantee you that the people who talk about you, I bet you 90, if not 100% of them sit at home playing video games for 10 hours, just doing absolutely nothing. I mean, me myself, I play video games every now and then. I'm not like a real hardcore gamer. I mean, I have a PS3. I'll play, I don't know, play a couple games. I might play Dragon Ball Z, I might play Transformers. I'm good. I don't really go out and buy video games. I spend my money on trains. That's just my thing. But a lot of the people that make fun of me for this, they play video games. It's like, okay. And you know, there's a thing that I like to say. Some guys smoke weed. Some guys play with trains. I'm just one of the guys who plays with trains. Okay. Some guys play video games. Some guys play with trains. I'm just the one who plays trains. Okay. I'm not a video gamer. I'm a model railroader. I don't smoke weed. I smoke train smoke. Okay. Big difference. All right. That's the only kind of smoke I'm going to be inhaling is the smoke from my MTH GS4. That's it. The only kind of smoke I will be inhaling anytime. But getting on back to the more serious note, listen to me. It is imperative that you listen to what I'm about to say. It is not worth taking your life over. Okay. Some little small-minded, peanut-minded individual who cannot understand the complexities and the sophisticated qualities of model railroading is probably a person that's not even worth you paying too much attention to in the first place. As a matter of fact, if I were you, I would just simply ignore them at any chance I get. Because every time I hear these comments from people, I'll be talking to people on the phone and I'll be working on the model railroad and they'll hear the trains start up and it's like they'll have something to say. It's like, I just ignore it. Really. I don't even say anything about it. It's like, whatever. Yeah, you know, they make you say choo choo on the other end of the phone. It's like, ah, God, I gotta go through this again. So, but that's just one aspect of bullying. Now, there's another aspect that I want to talk about. Okay, that one was important. There's another aspect, and this is concerning within the model railroading community itself. And JIW, he talked about this too. I experienced this at my train club. Being jealous of other model railroaders is really, really, really an ignorant thing to do. I mean, you couldn't be any more stupid. It's like chopping off your own foot. Okay, we're supposed to be a community. I remember on my old YouTube channel when I used to do the troll Transformers thing. If you guys didn't know, yeah, I used to do Transformer reviews. I would take a Transformer figure, pick it up, be like, hey, how you doing? My name's Gear Grandad 12. Today we're going to be reviewing Unicron. Wow. Yeah, that's right. I had a Transformer line. That one will be up on eBay in a couple of weeks. Just wait. Anyway, I was doing that every single time. If you didn't do something right, if you got a piece of the fiction that was wrong, or if you said that this character came from this place and you actually didn't, they would be on you like a hound. If you said this one thing wrong about this bad reviewer, if you said you didn't like this person, they would be on you for weeks. I remember this one kid. His name was Axel6533. He had said something about how he didn't like Diane. This is another reviewer named Diane. Says Diane was a really popular reviewer at the time. He said how he didn't like him, or he had been making sending him some kind of inappropriate messages or something. Every single person on YouTube went to that kid's channel and started making fun of him. Okay, now the great thing about it, and it's really funny, this kid actually became popular because of it. And the people who he was making fun of and who he was bad-mouthing, they actually ended up subscribing to him later on. He got crap tons of subscribers, way more than me. I was like, what the hell is this? But that's besides the point. What I'm saying is that I don't want the model railroad community to end up like the Transformers community. The Transformers community is full of a bunch of evil, selfish people who only care about being evil. And things when you're into something like Transformers, giant robots trying to kill each other anyway. The only thing you can think about is evil in the first place. Model railroading is a peaceful hobby, and let's keep it that way. Let's not try and badmouth each other and say, oh, well, your GS4 is not prototypical. Be happy for the other individual. If you have something to say about how something's not realistic about a person's GS4 or about a person's train, do it in a polite manner. Don't do it in an abrasive way in which they're going to feel insulted. Do it in which you say, hey, that's a really nice engine, but are you aware that actually the space between the tender and the locomotive on the GS4 was actually this such and such much closer? Something like that. Don't be evil about it. When I used to go to the train club, the Inshore Model Railroad Club, I had people down there, the other two kids that were down there, anytime I would buy something new, a brand new engine, or anytime I get some new rolling stock or whatever it was, I'd get something good, right? They would have something bad to say about it. And if my stuff broke, they would be happy about it. And things both of them had way more stuff than me as far as rolling stock was concerned. But it was like, I guess the reason why they were so upset was because when I became a member of the club, and remember, this is only a year ago. This is actually probably a year ago, 2 weeks ago. I only had 2 DCC engines with sound. It was a Union Pacific. I don't remember what kind of Union Pacific engine it was. You just look at my older videos, you'll see it. But it was a Union Pacific engine. I had my Santa Fe SD45-2. Now I think I've got, as of today, I think I have 8 or 9 DCC locomotives with sound. I'm not counting the ones without sound, but I'm talking about the ones with sound. I think I have 11 DCC locomotives, 11 or 12 DCC locomotives in all. I have to count them. But I've got so many with sound now. That's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm just getting started. The next thing on my list is MTH Big Boy. I'm going to be looking for one of those. Hopefully get that next month, the month after that. I'll be saving up for that. But that's a whole other story, you guys. I want to get back to this whole bullying thing. To the people who are getting bullied by other people in the model railroad community, don't let that bother you either. As JI2000 said, there are going to be people that have more than you, people that have less than you. That's just the way it is. When I went to the train club, there were people that had more than me for a short amount of time. Eventually, the things that I bought, I ended up having more. I didn't have more engines than them. It's just that the engines that I did have were nicer than theirs. Okay, but it's really not about that. It's really about enjoying the hobby. And when I was a member of the club, whenever someone got something new, I didn't get upset about it. I got excited. It's like, that would look really great. It's gonna look really nice when it passes by my train on the layout. Or hey, you want to do some passenger service together? Or hey, you want to exchange freight cars? Whatever. It's really no reason to get upset or all worked up about these things. And for the people who are actually bullying the other model railroaders, knock it off, because it's ridiculous. Okay. You keep doing that, pretty soon the stuff that you have is going to end up old and outdated, broken, and no one's going to even be paying attention to you or your channel because you're just being a complete jerk to everybody. So, for what I would suggest for you to do is just to please just knock it off. The violence, it's senseless. It really is. And because you're not going to accomplish anything by it. This is a community in which we are supposed to be able to present our hobbies in an intelligent and decent fashion. Okay, this isn't a hobby that's designed to destroy and wreck. We're supposed to recreate scenes of natural beauty in a model fashion in different ways. Everybody has their own way of doing it. Okay, you gotta understand, everybody's gonna have their own way of doing something, and that's great. That's what's awesome about this hobby, because no model railroader does the exact same thing. Okay, and that's what you have to remember. At any rate, I've gone on rambling long enough. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. I am Railroad Kid 1937. I have school in the morning. I need to get some sleep, you guys. So, I want to sign out. I want to say peace, God bless, thanks for watching, and you need to stop the bullying, you guys. It's ridiculous. I'll catch y'all later.